Exatlon is now the #1 rated TV show on Telemundo, and it is a combination of Ninja Warrior, Spartan Racing meets Survivor. If the older people in here know Survivor, the TV show, one of the original reality TV shows where you're put through a series of really extreme challenges and events where you're living in hardship and starving of sorts and making it work. And you're also on a team and someone gets eliminated every week. So this show was very athletic based, but it's a reality TV show. It ended up filming for 26 weeks every single day. I didn't know that when I signed up for it. No cell phone, no TV, no internet, no outside source or connection. You're on a team. I was on the team Famous or Famosos, 10 of us, 5 men and 5 women with, you know, strong athletic backgrounds, World Cup soccer players, MMA title holders, boxers, Olympic gymnasts, all these, you know, strong athletes. And I was the Ninja Warrior. So I had more of a obstacle mindset and background. Yeah. And the other team was the Contenders or Contendientes. And they were up and coming athletes who were extremely gifted and strong, but they hadn't made it on TV. They're not really nationally known. So they're basically the challengers against the well-knowns. And it was a format. Every day you're competing, sometimes as simple as where you're going to stay that week, either in a cabin, which is a shack out in the woods, sleeping on a wood floor, no air condition. This is in the Dominican Republic, by the way. No air condition, on a yoga mat without a pillow, centipedes and tarantulas crawling around, 10 of us living in this shack. There's an outhouse in the back. If you win that battle for where you stay for the week, you go to the mansion and you got a chef cooking for you. You got a bed, you got a few other options. And with that, you know, we had other things where we were eliminated at the end of the week or facing elimination battle. So it's kind of a contest of, or we're being paid to be there. We have a chance to win an SUV in the week, a $5,000 or $10,000 cash prize. And the end prize, or the goal in the end, is you win the $200,000 grand prize for being the final person who has made it through all the eliminations. And now the hook is, as you said, this is on Telemundo, so it's in Spanish. And if you could tell, I'm the gringo. Yo no hablo español antes de Exatlón. You know, I didn't speak any Spanish, but thankfully I had a roommate who helped me prep a little bit. So I learned like 25 words before I went down there. So it was a new thing for me, but it was way outside of my comfort zone. At the same time, I was like, you know what? I've freed myself up for a new adventure and for God to move in my life. Like, what's that going to look like? So let me take a risk here. And somehow it was a stretch for me to get on as the outsider who didn't speak Spanish, but they opened the door. Essentially, some of my backstory was I'd lived in Norway, and I looked like a Viking. You know, I had a big beard at the time, and I had this success on Ninja Warrior. Also, the overcoming obstacles, adversity challenge of the sickness, the injuries, and persevering through those, that resonated with the producers because they're like, man, so many people get hurt, so many people quit. They can't handle the mind games that happen here. This isn't a 1-week competition. This was supposed to be 15 weeks. It ended up being 26 because of COVID. But it's a daily grind. You're isolated from everyone else, and there's no coping mechanisms. There's no cookies. There's no porn. There's no TV. There's no call your family. There's no check-ins. You're isolated, and you're having to grind and compete every single day. And so I heard about that. I'm like, sign me up. And actually, I didn't know how bad it was going to be, because if I had, I probably wouldn't have done it.